What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 3 of the Armando Effect. Today we have one of our agents, Danny, here. He's going to introduce himself, talk a little bit about his experience with Avenue, and then we have a special surprise this week, right? We're going to do some cold calls. So, Danny, what's up? How's your experience been with Avenue so far?
Well, first of all, my name's Daniel Milian. I joined Avenue about 2 or 3 months ago, and so far I can't complain. I love Armando. He's like a brother to me now. I know it's kind of
Absolutely.
personal, but for real, he's been like a mentor, and I've been able to learn from the experience that he's brought.
Awesome, brother. And we're happy to have you. Danny's here every day in the office. We're doing cold calls. We're reaching out to clients, following up, trying to get listings. We're going to start working Zillow as
Yeah.
well. So today we're going to do a little bit of a different approach. We're going to do some cold calls. These leads are expired leads. What we're trying to do here is get a listing from it. So we've been calling these and kind of getting a feel for if the owner still wants to sell, asking some questions, and then trying to set up a listing presentation.
Sí, buenas.
Hello, hablo con Miss Rodriguez.
¿Cómo lo puedo ayudar?
Hola, ¿cómo estás? Mi nombre es Daniel Milian y yo trabajo por un equipo que nosotros how do you say revive?
Revivimos.
Revivimos casas que no se pudieron vender y eh,
Me han llamado más de 400 millones de personas. ¿Qué le hace a ustedes pensar que yo quiero vender la propiedad
Se-
cuando yo la quité del mercado y me han llamado 400 billones de personas? Está perdiendo su tiempo, por favor. Dedícase a algo mejor.
Señora Rodriguez, mucho
yeah.
well, hang up call. This is what we go through in our job. So we're just gonna do a little recap, right, of the last call that Danny had. So a couple of things. So first off, what threw him off there was the language, right? The language barrier was definitely something that when you were expecting English and you have to switch to Spanish, it's like if you're not very used to it, the brain, the switch is tough. So he went straight into the spiel of being part of a team, which that obviously is you're rushing into it. The first thing you want to do is introduce yourself, talk a little bit about the property, ask some questions, and then when the seller gets comfortable with you, then you can go ahead and tell them the spiel. And mind you, this doesn't have to be a long conversation, but just a few basic questions such as, did you have a lot of showings? Did you do a lot of open houses? Was there any offers that the property received? Things like that. We also do a lot of trainings, right, when it comes to the leads. So
The wireless customer you are calling is
all right, so no luck. Just so you guys see, right? So cold calling is not easy, but it's worth it. It's definitely worth it. So we're gonna go to this next one here.
Definitely a numbers game.
Absolutely, it's definitely a numbers game.
Yo, shut up, bro. Yo, if you had this one here, while that lady answered,
Masi would hang up the call right away.
hello.
Hi, good afternoon. Is this Susan?
Yes.
Susan, good afternoon. My name is Armando. Thank you so much for taking my call. I'm calling regarding a listing that you had here at 2090 Northeast 54th Court. I had a couple of questions, if that's okay.
Sure.
Let me ask you, Susan. I saw you had the property on the market for like something like 6 months or something like that. Did you guys get a lot of feedback on the property? A lot of open houses? Any offers during that time?
Why do you ask?
Oh well, Susan. Really quick, just so I can introduce myself. I work for a team that specializes in reviving these sorts of listings. What we do is we typically ask these sorts of questions to see why it is that the property didn't sell, and we try to revive the property. We have a network of over 200 agents. We market on Instagram. We do a lot of direct mailing. I would love to, if we can meet at some point and I can give you a proposal as to what we have to offer. A lot of our feedback from listing from sellers is that the agent is kind of missing in action and doesn't really keep them up to date. We do weekly up.
It's not my problem.
No,
I know my problem. So thank you for calling, but I'm not interested.
of course, no worries. Thank you so much for taking my call. Okay, have a beautiful day.
Thank you.
All right, bye bye. So there it is. She rejected us, but not as mean as the other lady. Unlock. You want to do this one, Danny?
sure,
So this is a $3.4 million listing. So no pressure.
let's do it.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
Okay. Let's call one more time.
Call has been forwarded to voicemail.
Just a quick little note. So on the prior one that I had called, I didn't keep pushing. Typically, I push a little bit more, but whenever somebody mentions that they have a personal situation or that they know why it didn't sell and they kind of like they're secretive about it, I don't really pry too much. I don't want to, feel like have people think that I'm crossing boundaries. So if they give me the opening, I'll stick to the call. If not, we'll go to the next one. And again, guys, remember, this is a steady game, right? We have to be doing this very often. Typically, you call on a day and nobody answers, right? This has happened to us. Or sometimes the people that answer are very rude. A lot of times, what we're looking for here is at least an opening for a follow up, right? That really is typically what happens. It's very rare that you'll get somebody that you call and they're ready to go for a listing presentation. A lot of times, you have to do your follow ups, which is fine. We teach bilingual here, so Danny's going to take some classes here in Spanish with us.
Open up the matrix.
Oh, the matrix 3.75. Eduardo, remember that.
3 months.
3 months. Confidence, a lot of confidence. You tell them the whole game plan, questions. Did you get any offers, any showings? Introduce the team that you have, what you guys do, and try to get a presentation going. Okay.
Let's do it.
Hello,
Good afternoon. Am I speaking with Eduardo?
who's this?
Hi, this is Daniel Melian
Web?
with Avenue Realty. The reason for my call is because we revive expired listings as like yours.
I understand, yeah. You're like the 100th agent that calls me, but we are actually, the house is sold. I don't know
Okay.
why, it's not showing up.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Okay. Thank you. Bye.
All right, so let's pick at that call, right? So a couple of things there. The pauses at the beginning, I think, were a problem.
Right.
Like when you say, "Oh, my name is Daniel Milan,"
Because
and then you stay quiet. That's why he said with.
yeah.
So I think those pauses kind of make it like awkward. He's like, "Who the fuck is calling
It's
me?"
that when he said
know?
with, I was like, damn. I didn't want to say that I
Threw
was a
you off.
realtor. I
Threw you
was.
off.
I didn't want to say that I was a realtor off rip because obviously you don't want to like.
Exactly. And then a couple of things, Danny, too, that I think from our experience doing cold calls and all that, when we've done the coaching with Ander, shout out Ander, is don't go into the team right away.
Okay.
Ask questions first, right? So I'm reaching out for your listing in Pinecrest on such and such address. We noticed that you had it on the market for 6 months.
Okay.
Did you get a lot of attention, any showings, and ask questions first about the property. If they push and ask you who you are or why it is that you're calling, then you're introduced to the team, right? If not, if they do answer the questions, then anyways you introduce the team.
Okay.
And then that's when you try to close it, right? You introduce the team, you tell them what you do, you tell them what you specialize in, and then you say, if I can get a quick 15-20 minute meeting in the property so I
Right.
can give you a proposal, and then we go from there.
For
You
sure.
know, but always start the call with introducing yourself. My name is Daniel Milan with Avenue Realty. I'm calling you regarding your listing here at I noticed you had it on the market for 6 months. Did you get a lot of showings? Did you get a lot of open
I
houses?
wasn't sure if like I mentioned the Avenue Realty part because
You should.
I want them to like get their guard down. I don't want them to keep it up.
Or if you're not gonna mention Avenue, I think you should, right? Just because at the end of the day, you can't mislead the client, right? 395. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Hello?
Hi, good afternoon. Is this Miss Chavrin?
Yes, hi, who is this?
Hi, Mrs. Chavrin. This is Armando. I'm calling with Avenue Realty regarding a listing that you.
No, we're not selling. Please get us off your calling list. Thank you.
Okay, no problem. Have a good one. Oh, somebody's calling back here. Hold on. Let's see who's this. 203. I don't know who this is.
Lucille's having a field day.
Anyway, so a situation like that where I didn't really have the listing pulled up, but anyway, so it's okay, right? This is a numbers game. So sometimes it flows, sometimes it doesn't. There's some days that are better than others. We've gotten some good results with these cold calls. It's just a numbers game, right? And the frustrating part here is the constant rejection, but we keep it going. Loretta, show me the money. Come on.
Hello.
Hi, good afternoon. Is this Loretta?
Yes.
Loretta, good afternoon. My name is Armando. Thank you so much for taking my call. I had a quick question regarding your listing at 1151 North Fort Lauderdale.
Regarding what?
The listing that you had at 1151 North Fort Lauderdale.
Say it again. Somebody else is talking to me at the same time.
No worries, no worries. Yeah, you had a listing. I had a couple of questions for 1151 North Fort Lauderdale Beach Boulevard.
1151 North Fort Lauderdale Beach Boulevard.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
You know which one I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Awesome. Let me ask you a question, Loretta. I saw you had it on the market for a couple of months. Did you get a lot of movement on the listing, or is there a reason that
We get any movement on the? We tried to sell it. No, nothing's happened.
no movement? Okay. All right. So no offers or anything. You didn't receive any offers on that one?
We have a realtor.
Okay. Okay. Well, Loretta, really quick. I know you have a realtor. I don't want to take any more of your time. Just wanted to introduce myself. I work for a team that specializes in reviving these sorts of listings. What we do is a little study to see why it is that it didn't sell. Typically, what we found is that the agent is not very hands-on. So we're very, very hands-on. I'm gonna send you my credentials, just so you. Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll send you my credentials just so you see what we do. And then if you have, some free time that maybe I can see the property, or you guys want to consider it, we can send you guys a proposal to see what it is that we can offer you guys to move the listing. I'm very confident that we can have this under contract within 2 or 3 months, especially now that the rates are on the way down.
Well, it's all very up in the. It's all brand new to me, and I have a partner. We haven't talked about it.
Okay. Okay.
I hate to make any commitment.
No. Don't worry. Don't worry. This is definitely not what this call is for. Are you guys going to relist? Do you know if you're going to relist or you're not sure?
What'd you say?
Are you thinking about relisting or you're not sure if you're going to relist?
A relist?
Yeah, like put it back on the market?
We're not putting anything on the market.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
All right. So I'm gonna send you my credentials, and then I'll touch base with you again sometime maybe next week to see if.
What's your name?
My name is Armando.
Armando.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. Like I said, we work with a team. We have some of our team members have worked in the MLS, so they know how to push these properties and expose them a little bit more. So I would love to show you what we have to offer.
I can't deal any more with this tonight.
Okay, no worries, no worries. I'll send you my credentials and I'll follow up with you. Okay.
All right. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much. Bye bye. So I was positive. We'll put her on a follow up list.
Yeah.
I'll send her like a quick little follow up text message with our info, and then I'll probably reach out to her again sometime next week. She seems like an older lady, and obviously there's a partner involved, so there's a second person. But we broke through in the first filter, right, which was the introduction. She gave us some information. Obviously, they're not sure if they're gonna put it back. They have a realtor, but it doesn't seem like they're married to their realtor.
Yeah.
So we're gonna try to do a follow up next week. We'll
For
put that on
sure.
the list, and maybe we can do a podcast on the follow up.
Sales already having
She's
the
having
most
a-
evil intentions.
She's having a field day back there. Guys, Maciel, by the way, is in the back over there laughing at us. So, but it's okay. You know what? You can come on for 1 second. Go ahead. What do you have to say for yourself?
Bro, I got embarrassed.
What do you have to say for yourself, Masi? Almost 3 months. Okay. The co-host is coming on. Masi, what do you have to say? Go
I have
ahead.
to say that I'm really proud of you guys because not for me personally, I tried cold calling. Definitely it's not for everyone. But I'm
not
really
for
proud of you guys. You guys have received a lot of rejection.
Thank you. Thank
Even
you.
some that we might even not include in this video.
Yeah. No, by the way, prior to this video, we had like an hour of cold calling.
No,
before
yeah,
that.
we've been cold calling all
Yeah.
day.
And we did get some positive responses on the prior ones. We have a few
Yeah.
clients that we're gonna meet next week. A couple of clients that we're doing presentations for. Sometimes it goes well, sometimes it doesn't. But yeah, Masi's built a thick skin also with these cold calls.
Yeah, believe it or not, I have built a thick skin.
She has. I remember when she started calling. I remember Masi that she would hang up sometimes when she was a little
Yeah,
nervous.
never hang up.
Never hang up. Never hang
That's
up.
a story for another day.
You gotta believe in yourself, but all right, Danny, let's do this last one in Boca Raton,
Let's
and
do
we will call it a day. So 8:55. It's this one.
Come on, Ariela.
Ariela needs to save the day.
Sorry, the mailbox is full.
Okay, so moral of the story. Long story short, keep it going, guys.
Keep trying.
Keep trying. This is a very slow, progressive game, but if you get one listing out of this, just imagine what you're making on the commission is well worth your time. You know, we
sure.
spent today we spent a little bit more. Typically, we try to do an hour. Today we've been at it for 2 hours because prior to this podcast we were doing calls. But the whole goal is here: be confident, know your worth, know what you bring to the table, and I think if you keep doing this, you'll make it happen. And it's an avenue to get additional leads, right? Because you need buyer leads, you need listing leads, you need all sorts of leads. So we're trying to touch all bases here with these cold calls. Danny, we should get back on this this podcast, and we'll do it again as Danny progresses, and you'll see his progression live. So that'll be
sure.
good. Danny, thank you for being on the podcast, brother.
Thank you, Armando.
What Danny did today, not everybody will do, by the way, on a camera making cold calls. This is crazy. This sucks.
Don't
So,
be afraid to look stupid, guys.
absolutely. Sometimes you gotta look stupid
You
to
have
make it.
nothing to lose.
Nothing to lose. So we'll see you next week. Thank you guys for joining in episode 3.